Alright, hello everyone. So I decided to actually not change up my team, but just change around a few items and stuff like that. So previously I left off in front of the where Stethoscope lives, but I decided to just walk over here to show that I guess some progression has taken place. So for Mammal Swine, I decided to keep my team the same. I just decided to give it an Earth Plate. So as you know, steel types are weak to ground and fire and fighting. So I already have quite a few Pokemon with that, not only those moves, but also stab on those moves. So I figured maybe I can just attempt this first battle and see how it goes from there. Of course, it is a bit spooky. So here I have, you know, my Mamoswine with Earthquake, so I figured I can have that. Here I have Blaziken. So I teach it Fire Punch instead of Flare Blitz because the recoil damage from Flare Blitz would probably keep my Blaziken not being able to KO as many Pokemon as I would like for it to. So, but honestly, I have a feeling I'll probably be using, I Jump Kick more than Fire Punch. But in the chance that I may need to use Fire Punch, I have it. So, I don't know if I'll keep Fire Punch on the whole time. I probably will, to be honest. It has enough power compared to Flare Blitz. I mean, Flare Blitz will be good for like one-off battles, but I think Fire Punch for this battle might be best. So, is that still holding a Wide Lens? So I have Nidoking holding a Soft Sand. I'm gonna use Earth Power. Galvantula, same as always. I don't know how effective it'll be against Titania, considering Bug and Electric are not exactly the best moves against steel types, but we'll see. We have Kinchino, still gonna have it hold a King's Rock, or her hold a King's Rock with Rock Blast. Rock type moves are also effective against ice types, so, but it may have a limited usage here, who knows. And then we have Metagross here, holding a Black Belt since it can have Hammer Arm as its move. Honestly, I really dislike Hammer Arm as a move, despite its high power. The inaccuracy on it, along with the speed lowering, will kinda make me not want to use it as much. So, I may, if this battle doesn't work out very well, switch it to, not Power Punch, what is it? We have the TM for Brick Break, so I may use that. I also do have Bulldoze, but I don't like how low power it is, especially with how far we are in the game now. We don't have the Earthquake TM quite yet, so that would definitely be a choice if I had that, of course. Where is Brick Break? Here. So I can teach Brick Break to Metagross. Of course, it is lower power, but it is 100% accurate, and it can break barriers such as Light Screen and Reflect, and probably also Aurora Veil as well, which is very commonly used throughout Reborn. So that could be a choice there. As for other possible moves that I have access to, nothing too crazy. Good, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and walk back now. So I'm actually going to show you the whole way back because there's actually one new thing which probably isn't worth talking about whatsoever, but might as well show you, because there's a high probability that you also had to backtrack like me. So let's just try and head back now. So yeah, we have to go through this maze section again. Just keep heading up basically in one direction. So I'm glad I had found an Earth Plate from earlier, because I did not have another Soft Sand for my Mamoswine. So I don't believe I have access to the Firium-Z. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that's reserved for later, right? Yeah, I may equip the Buginium-Z on my Garvantula. That might be better than the Magnet, actually. Just nuke a Pokemon outside of the, right out of the gate. I don't have the Electrium-Z, right? Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Okay, actually, let me change that. I'll change it when I'm just before the battle, so I can like document better. Where are these silly stairs at? Alright, here we go. Alright, so getting back is definitely quite the backtrack. I wish there was a faster way to go through all this, but fortunately there is not. So you do have to kind of walk back through all this, so I think we have all the tools needed to win, so I hope I will not need to go back. Wait. Oh, I could have just gone back through here. I am very smart. Alright, you still... Oh, yes. This is the one thing, new thing I was talking about. Along your way back to the gym, you can find a rare candy right here. So, you still have to do this... Oh, wait, no, it's that simple. Okay. You still have to walk back so much. I'm not really the biggest fan of that. You still have to go through the whole Dragon Den area here, too. Alright. So, I think a really good strategy here is to use Trick Room. Let me switch around my Pokemon. Alright. Just save. Let's see what this text up here has to say. Alright, most likely on the Reborn wiki you can see all the little text excerpts or whatever you want to call it all at once, so it'd be easier to follow through. So we're just going to save. I'm going to give the Firium-Z to my Galvantula. So this would probably be my first Z item I use, so that's pretty cool. Like a Z ring item to be exact. Alright, so one last review of what I'm going in. Wide Lens Blaziken, Adamant Nature. Yeah, I guess that's fine. With the moves, this is IV set. I should probably put the last 4 points into HP because it's not gaining any additional IVs like this. Alright, I'll deal with that later. You know what? I'll just change it right now. Alright. This is a little bit cheats-a-doodly, but like it would literally be... I can literally do this myself very easily, so I literally just have to leave the gym again and go through all that mess just to do this. So alright, there we go. It's better. It gives it like 1 HP, I think. With the moves Fire Punch, High Jump Kick, Bulk Up, and Protect. Next up I have Mamoswine here with an Earth Plate, Jolly Nature, IVs like so. Alright, you know what, I guess I can make it 6, I guess. Even though that doesn't really matter. Alright, okay. What's moves here? Ice Shard, Earthquake, Ice Crash, and Knock Off. Thick Fat as his ability. Here I have Nidoking holding a Soft Sand with a Timid Nature. The ability Sheer Force. Here it's IVs and whatnot. Alright, this one's fine. I don't need to make HP 6 because the defense isn't changing anything. With the moves Earth Power, Toxic, Sludge Wave, and Surf. Toxic is definitely not the best move for this. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Here I have my Galvantula, the Firium-Z, a Timid Nature with Compound Eyes. Oh, that's why. Okay. Here it's IVs. Alright, I'm gonna change that. Let me show the moves though. Sticky Webs, Thunder Wave, Bug Buzz, and Discharge. This is probably the set I'm gonna stick with it the whole time. Galvantula, nah, it's still useful even at this stage with its speed and capability of setting up and crippling the opposing team. Alright. Next up here we have Pinchino holding a King's Rock with a Jolly Nature with the ability Skill Link. Here it's IVs. Alright, I'm gonna change this up too. Okay. Does this really matter in the end? Probably not, but it does become a numbers game at this point, so might as well try to get the best numbers possible. Alright, Alright, with the moves Tail Slap, Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, and Wake Up Slap. Wake Up Slap, actually that's a fine move, but we can keep with that. And then we have Megros holding a black belt with a Jolly Nature, Clear Body as its ability. Here's its IVs, or EVs and IVs. All of them have perfect IVs except for their lower attacking stat. With the moves Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, and Hammer Arm. Alright, and I'm going to lead off with Blaziken, I think. Yeah, I think that's the best choice here, so we're going to go ahead and save and just talk to Titania here. Actually, before I do that, I actually want to show the field notes for this field. So, in case it wasn't obvious, we will be fighting on the Fairy Tale Arena field. So, it's you can tell you're on this field once it says once upon a time in the battle. Fairy attacks are boosted, steel attacks are boosted, dragon attacks are boosted. Steel attacks do double damage against dragon types, fire attacks gain a subtyping of dragon as well. These abilities will boost defense while on this field if you switch in. These abilities boost special defense when you switch in. So Alakazam could gain these, then Battle Armor, okay, these are some interesting ones. Magician gains special attack when you switch in. So Delphox can be really good here if you have that as your start. Fairy Aura moves never miss, we'll not see that anytime soon. Marble Scale if you have Milotic, could be useful here. Certain attacks will gain Steel type as well. Slash, Secret Sword, Sacred Sword, and Cut. Stance Change, Alter Stats. This applies to Aegis Slash only. Certain attacks gain increased power as well. Air Slash, Ancient Power, Fluor Cannon, Leaf Blade, Magical Leaf. And then some special other moves that we won't be seeing anytime. Mystical Fire, notably, is boosted here, along with Oceanic Operata. Psycho Cut, Relic Song, Sparkling Aura, Smart Strike. Basically, all like cutting type moves and really strong beam type moves, I guess. Draining Kiss gains 2 times power on here. Certain attacks boost stats. Certain attacks also gain protection, such as King Shield. So yeah, non-damaging moves also protects. If you use King Shields, this applies to Aegis Slash. King Shield will lower special attack if you hit it while it has this move, using this move. Certain attacks will have higher effects, such as Sword Stance, Noble Roar, and Acid Armor. Sword Stance, instead of a 2 times attack bonus, will give you 3 times, which is just insane. That's why setting up a sweeper here may be a good idea. Certain attacks also cure sleep, such as Draining Kiss and Sweet Kiss. Wish restores more HP now. Healing Wish will also boost your stats of the Pokemon that receives it. Miracle Eye boosts special attack. I don't think this ability is all that good though, even with this special attack boost. So, Force Curse also gains a curse effect. I'm going to assume that's when you switch in with that move. Oh, I see. These are moves, not abilities. Ah, I see. I still don't think these moves are all that great. Floral Healing Recovery is 100%. Queenly Majesty damage. I think any Pokemon who has Queenly Majesty will gain damage boost. So Sabrina could see usage here. Soul Heart is something we'll see later. Nature Power, like all the other fields, has its own move when used on this field. Camouflage is Fairy type, of course. Secret Power, Inflict Sleep apparently, and the Magical Seed applies King Shields to the user. This is a really good place to use a Magical Seed because along with the Sword Stance, you could set up a free 3x Sword Stance, and you can imagine how you can easily sweep through her team using that setup. So, something to consider. I may do that with Blaziken. Blaziken probably solo this fight, to be honest. Because with... Oops. Okay, excuse me. Because you can probably just do... whatchamacallit? Switch out Bulk Up for a Sword Stance. And with Protect, I can get a free speed boost off. Especially against King Shield. Well, we'll see. If you give it the seed. Actually, I may... Alright. On my second attempt, if things don't work out too well, I may just do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the first attempt now. Say yes. So I'm pretty sure she actually has different trainer title name based on the route you're on. So Big Dre here has Guardian Princess Titania, but I have Guardian Exile Titania. Anyway, that won't change up the battle, but it's just one thing to note. Alright, so we are on the Fairy Tail Arena with Hail going on, actually, and she is holding 3 Ultra Potions. So her first Pokemon up here is her Alolan Sandslash, holding a Light Clay with the Slush Rush ability, and Adamant Nature Perfect IVs with an EV stat spread of 128 in HP, max attack, and 128 in special attack. With the moves Aurora Veil, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, and Iron Head. So what she likes to do is set up Aurora Veil. Alright, I made the wrong choice there. Okay, well, I should have just went for the damage. I just play it out because that's definitely a misstep on my part. So Bullet Punch is just boosted on here since the moves are boosted on here. Alright, well this is just an issue. Alright, next up here is her Scizor holding a Scissorite with the Technician ability, a Careful Nature, 31 in Perfect IVs with an EV stat spread of max HP, 4 in defense, and max speed, with the moves Swords Dance, Roost, Bullet Punch, and Bug Bite. So, I recommend having a Fire type for this one. Oh boy. Yeah, as you can see, that is not good. Oh, we're not taking it out. Oh, that is... Yeah, I definitely lost here. I just made the wrong choices everywhere. With the Technician, the Sword Stance, and everything going into play, it is just going to sweep your team. This is what I mean by Sword Stance being really strong. Just all of that stacks up to make her Bullet Punch deal as much damage as like freaking Earthquake, practically, with all the boosts going on to it. Alright, that was my mistake. I'm actually going to give my Blaziken, what seed was it? Is it Magical Seed? Yes, it's a Magical Seed. Alright, so I'm gonna give my Blaziken a Magical Seed. I made all the wrong choices there. Let's see. Magical Seed. And we have the TM for Sword Stance, so let's go ahead and find that. I think it's 75. Yes. So, I think that'll be stronger than Bulk Up. Get way more boost out of stats out of that. And then... Alright. Okay, alright. Second attempt. Alright, once again here we have her Alolan Sandslash holding a Light Clay with Slush Rush and Adamant Nature Perfect IVs with an EV stat spread of 128 in HP, max attack, and 128 in special attack. With the moves Aurora Veil, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, and Iron Head. So I'm actually going to go just for high jumping here. Alright, I see. Her next Pokemon up here is her Klepki, holding a Leftovers with Prankster's ability, a Bold Nature. Perfect IVs with an EV stat spread of 192 in HP, max defense, and 64 in speed with the moves Thunder Wave, Flash Cannon, Draining Kiss, and Calm Mind. I'm just going to swap out here. Alright, so the Aurora Veil still being up is definitely going to be an issue. Up next is her Scizor holding a Scissorite with the Technician ability, a Careful Nature, 31 in IVs with an EV stat spread of max HP, 4 in defense, and max speed with the move Sword Stance, Roost, Bullet Punch, and Bug Bite. Alright, I'm gonna have to sack my Nidoking here. Alright, so this, thinking about it now, is kind of an issue that Bullet Punch, that Fire type moves are kind of nerfed on here, not gonna lie. I think I can go for Swords Dance here though. So I'm gonna go for a Protect so I can get the... Let's see about Fire Punch. I don't think this will do... Oh my god! Okay, that is a slight issue. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to start off with a different starter. That's for sure. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna instead give my Metagross Brick Break. So that's TM31 here. I mean... Oh. My goodness. So I'm gonna give it to Metagross here. Yeah. Wait. So, if I start with my Blaziken, the Magical Seed gets wasted because the Lowland Sandslash is not going to attack it. So I'm going to trade out Hammer Arm here. So most likely, her Lowland Sandslash always does Aurora Veil regardless of whether or not it can KO the Pokemon or go for damage at the start. So I'm instead going to do this. And then send out my Blaziken to get a free boost onto its... Yeah, this is the play here. So what I do here, alright, her Lowland Sandslash, once again, I'm just going to do it for the sake of the video. Holding Light Clay, Slush Rush, Adamant Nature, Perfect IV, EV Stat Spread, 128 HP, Max Attack, 128 in Special Attack, with the moves Aurora Veil, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, and Iron Head. So this will break it, and go through that. Up next is her Excadrill holding a Magical Seed with Sand Rush and Adamant Nature, Perfect IVs, then EV Stat Spread of 4 in HP, Max Attack, and Max... Is that defense? Hold on. I might be reading these wrong. Whoops. Let's see. Excuse me. Alright. I see. Okay, so her Excadrill, Bidra messed it up. Okay, it has max attack, max speed, and 4 in HP. Alright. What do I say? That does not make any sense. So due to the King's Shield on the Magical Seed, I cannot actually hit it here. So it goes for that. Let's pick it up. So what do I want to do here? Let me think. Do I send my Mamoswine? Or Nidoking? That is a question. Alright, let me send in my Nidoking. Hope it outspeeds. Nice. So that should take it out there. Alright. Up next is our Scizor holding a Scissorite with Technician, a Careful Nature, 31 in IPs, an EV Stat Spread of max HP, 4 in defense, and max speed with the move Sword Stance, Roost, Bullet Punch, and Bug Bite. So, I think I'm just gonna have to sack my Nidoking here. Okay. Yeah. Sword Stance off here. Okay. Up next is her Aegislash, running a Magical Seed with Stance Change and Atom Nature, Perfect IVs with EV stat spread of Max HP, foreign attack, and Max Speed with the moves King Shield, Shadow Sneak, Sword Stance, and Sacred Sword. Is definitely going to go for Shadow Sneak here. Alright, as I figured. Alright. Oh. Oh my. Alright, I've pretty much lost this battle. Next Pokemon here is her Klefki, holding a Leftovers with Prankster, a Bold Nature, Perfect IVs with an EV stat spread of 192 in HP. Okay, I think Bigdra's thing here is a little weird. 192 in HP, max defense, and 64 in special defense with the IVs, perfect IVs. Alright, things must have changed in the... Maybe... Okay, the way his EVs are listed out make this very confusing. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue here. Yeah, my Chinchino just does not have the moves for this. Oh man, this is painful. I might just have to cut, because I do think I can beat this. My current team is just going to require a bit of finagling. Alright. I'm going to just mute and keep bashing my head in, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I'm going to win now. So as you can see, I did buy a air balloon from a Metagross, and that changed things up just a bit because I wanted to see if I could also take out the Excadrill of my Metagross at the start, because my previous attempts weren't running so well. So I don't know what attempt this actually is. I'm still in the middle of recording, so I think this is around close to 10 attempts probably. So one thing I do want to note is that I did, yes, have to fly all the way back to the circus. It didn't take too long. And then one thing I do want to note is that using the shortcut that we now have, if you walk back where Bouffalant Bill is, he would be like, "Yipes! I wasn't expecting you to see you here." And then something about all these back alleys she creates makes for some surprises. So that's just a fun little line. I could probably still, actually, I'll leave that back in the recording, so I'll just play that scene now, so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I wanted to just say her last Pokemon here is an Empoleon holding a Petaya Berry with Torrent, a Modest Nature, Perfect IVs with EV stat spread of max HP, max special attack, 128 in HP, max special attack, and 128 in speed with perfect IVs. Alright, this is a perfect time. Okay, the way Bigdra has his IVs and stuff listed out is very confusing. So I think I'll just have to go off what the wiki says instead. Alright. So we're just gonna go ahead and go with high jump kick here. That should do it. Alright, so with that, I'm just going to use the leg chart here. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Alright, I'll leave my team as is for now, it doesn't really matter. So with that, we got the alloy badge, so our new level cap is 90, and we also get TM91 flash cannon. So, I think, alright, with all the cutting and editing I can do, I can probably fit another thing into this episode beyond just the badge. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. So what we're going to do is jump down this hole, go to the left, pass by Bill here, and what we can do now is there's actually 2 new more badges we can get, but what we're going to do next is some optional content. So if you didn't get the Mega Z ring at the time that I did, that quest is now open again if you want to do that now. So obviously if you haven't done that, you just go overhead to the nightclub and talk to Arlight to get started, then go further back up in Bigdra's walkthrough to know what to do next. But even though we've already done this quest, we're actually still going to head over there ourselves, actually, to the Reborn nightclub. So we fly over here, we can actually see Arclight's Jolteon here, so we can pet the Jolteon for the next part of our EV quest. Alright, very nice. So Next thing on the list is to now fly over to the Grand Hall and start the next project now that we have another badge in our pocket. So the next one we're going to do is the Railnet Reconstruction, since that's next on the list here. So this costs 100,000, so we have enough for that. So alright, and of course, since we funded another project, we'll get another point with Adrian. And next we're going to get one more relationship point and then tackle the Railnet Reconstruction. So since we beat Titania, Hardy's sister, we can actually talk to Hardy back in Calcelon City. So let's see, if he's not in the city, then I think, oops. Ah, here we go. We have Hardy over here, so if we talk to Hardy, we'll get 1 point with him. Looks like he has nothing to say regarding that. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and get started on the Railnet Reconstruction. So first thing we need to do is head over to the Peridot Ward over here and enter through this away into the underground Railnet like we did before. So over here. Alright, so here we can encounter some Woobats actually. These are pretty good for just training. I forget what EVs, but these are a thing that you can use for that. Or if you just want a Woobat this way. You can't go anything through there. So one thing to note is that this is the lost and found area. So if you missed out on getting any important items from story progression, such as key items, pulse readouts, field readouts, or TMs, you can come back here and check out this area, and they may be here. This item here, Assault Vest, will always be here. This is a very good item. It boosts special defense, I believe, by 2 stages if a Pokemon is holding it, but they cannot use status items. So this would be good on Pokemon like my Metagross, for example, that doesn't have any status moves it wants to use. So it can become a special tank on top of being a defensive one. So I may actually put that on it actually. So, or is it just 1 stage? Well, regardless, it's really strong. It's a good item. And here we have an iron plate. Always good to get the plate items. And then here. Alright. Just gonna disregard that. So another area we can now head to is if we enter the Devoncourt building, actually. So we head back to the Obsidia Ward and find our way back to the Devoncourt building here and head up to, not this room, down here. We can actually now obtain the Steelixite. This is the TM or Mega Z we could solve from entering these stairs here, but it's been blocked off, so we can actually access it now. Excuse me. So we head back out into the Obsidia Ward and head to the area where we could enter from the Railnet from here and go down. We see this whole new little area here. So this is now the Goldenrod station of the functioning Railnet. So there's a lot of stations. So you do not lose money buying tickets, but the subway is not used any more useful than flying. So this is just for exploration. So there's also vending machines here. There's this guy here too. So let's see. So with that, let's head to the Grandview station. Let's see what's that's up there. So this is the building we used to get to the desert previously, so nothing new here. So let's now purchase tickets for the next station, the Ivy Line station. So this is just under the Onyx Trainer School. So nothing new here except some dialogue. So next up is the Sunset Station. So this is the station just outside here of the Northern Peridot Ward. So nothing new here. So now we're gonna get on the train for Heather Hill Station. So this leads us back into the Pokemon Center in the Jasper Ward. So next up is the Peony Station. Alright, so this leads us just outside of this building here in the Lapis Ward. So yeah, nothing, this is literally pretty much a waste of time. So so this was the Peony Station we're at right now. So next up is the Kingsbury Station. So here, the Kingsbury Station. With that, we got a weakness policy. So this building just takes us to a little, pretty random building in the Barrow Ward just besides the cemetery. So one last station to go, the Shantyport Station. Alright, so as you note, that trainer, or person, NPC I should say, wants a probe pass, so we can actually do that, because I'm pretty sure I have a nose pass in here. Somewhere. Oops. Yes, La Pointe. So, we were given this, nose pass, so we're just gonna evolve this guy. Let's see what it takes to evolve one. It better be simple, I swear. I have a feeling it's not going to be though. Yeah, level up in a magnetic field. I fucking thought so. Alright, let's see. Of course you can just catch a nose pass in the scrapyard, but we have this one, so we might as well. I see. So magnetic field area in Pokemon Reborn is inside the Yuryu factory. So we're just gonna zoom on over there. Real quick like. So go back to the Barrow Ward. Walk all the way over. Alright, we're inside now. So we're just gonna go ahead and use my smallest XP candy I've got. Alright, so large is an XL. That is kind of a shame. But so be it. Alright, I do feel a little bit bad about trading someone's trade Pokemon away, but that's just how it is. It's all for a better, greater cause, I can assure you. So now we just fly back to the core ward, head up into the Shantyport Station over here, and save before talking to this guy. So, in return we get a mystery egg. This egg is actually Togepi. So Togepi is an excellent Pokemon. I'm probably going to reset for Shiny because why not? So, I'll be right back. Alright, that only took a few minutes. So here's the shiny. I'll hatch it later so you can see the shiny sprite later. Might as well before some important fight, maybe, I don't know. Keep my options open, so let's just take my Metagross back. Let's put the egg over here though, with all my other incredible Pokemon. Alright. Let's move my hand. Oh wait, there's this. Oh, okay. I see. It spans two. I see. All right. It's getting a little messy in here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. I'll deal with that later. All right. So there's one more reward we can get out of doing this renovation project. So if we go to the Grand Hall basement. We see in the bottom left corner, I believe this guy here. Alright, so we learned of a little issue, so recommend getting your team ready for this, and then just heading over to the wasteland. I think our team is about ready for this, so this will be quite the battle we got coming up ahead, fair warning, so let's see. Let's give you the charcoal. I with the assault vest. Alright, this should be fine. Actually, I'll give you the earth plate again. I did buy 3 air balloons, just in case. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I want to put in my Nidoking. Excuse me. Not my Metagross. Alright, so what we need to do is, well, fly over to the wasteland, of course, first off. And then climb through the building as we have before. Let's see. And I will admit, Big Dra is not the most clear here as to what we need to do, so I believe he is referring to this building, though. By this building, I mean this one in the center here. Yes, this one over here. And what we want to do is hop down this ledge at the top to reach this. Oh my god. Upper left corner over here. Go through this cave up through here. And this is the area that that guy was talking about. So just save before we enter. Teller Exceed here. And XP Candy XL. So once again, save again before entering down. So here we have a bit of a fight that is kind of hard. So this battle exploits the cave field to collapse on our Pokemon, which would instantly KO most Pokemon. So the sturdy and cut-up berry make it common for each Pokemon to get 2 attacks against you, so one collapse. So without preparation, you can lose all 6 of your Pokemon. There are a couple strategies, however. Mode break or multi-hit moves like Bullet Seed solve the issue. You can also use Power Gem to change the field, or have a bulletproof rocket Pokemon do the whole fight since they're immune to collapses. The Aeron and Lairon collapse themselves, so you can also just use White Guard to be safe from that collapse damage. So thinking about that now, I'm actually going to reset and just send out my Tinchino instead. And I'll give it Actually, maybe King's Rock will still be fine here. So, all the Aron and Layrons we're going to be countering are all holding a custom berry with Sturdy, a Jolly Nature, and Perfect IVs. So, quite the battle we got here. Alright, my Chinchino will make this slightly better. So this first battle shouldn't be too rough, but the second battle is what I'm concerned about. So here we go against Aggrons in a double battle. So one of the Aggrons is holding a Firium-Z with Rockhead, a Bold Nature, Perfect IVs, and their EV stats spreads are max HP, max attack, and 4 in speed or special. I don't know. Visual's EV readout is confusing now. So the Aggron with the Firium-Z has Rock Slide and Bulldoze, while all the other Aggrons are holding Telluric Seeds with Bulldoze. Okay, there's two Aggrons with Firium-Zs, Rock Slide and Bulldoze. They all have the same ability, Bold Nature, Perfect IVs. So this one's a little bit harder since they're stronger. They all have Rock Heads, so the Aggrons themselves won't collapse from damage. And they'll gain defense with their seeds, so physical moves won't be as strong. If you have Wide Guard, really use it here, because your other Pokemon can focus on knocking them out. You can just sweep them with 2 Pokemon running Aura Sphere, Focus Blast, or Power Surf whatsoever. And of course, if you have your own Pokemon with Bulletproof and Rockhead, this battle isn't too bad. So I am actually unsure of what I'm going to do here. Okay, wait, they don't have Sturdy. Okay, wait, that changes things quite a bit, actually. Let's see. So the Telluric Seed boosting defense is quite annoying. I guess I can just go for a flinch like so. Oh. Alright. Let's see. I probably should have equipped my Wide Lens on mine. Alright, both my Pokemon will go down here. Everyone will go down to here because of Quake. Collapse the building. The Rocket prevents them. Alright, that's slightly annoying. Should be fine here though. I just need to one-hit KO them before they KO me using their annoying ass move. Alright, I should be fine here. I think we're down to the last few here. So even if both mine go down here, we should still have more options. Take out the team. I think there's just one more Aggron. Oh, this is the last one? Alright, we won. Alright, not too bad. Oh. Okay, alright. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow, alright. I see. Alright, I'm gonna have to avoid use. Oh, this is really bad. Alright, at least Bulletsy can't miss. Oh, I should have changed the hold item on my Blaziken. That is a mistake. Maybe I should have just went with Fire Punch, but Hydro-Kick has more of the power I might need to get through the double defense boost. I don't know if Protect probably doesn't work against the cave collapse, so. So I can just go for a flinch here though. Oh my god. Wow, that did no damage. Alright. Well, that complicates things. Alright. Let's just hope I don't ever miss with my jump kick mode. Alright, switch the targets up. It's just that one has boosted defense. Things are going well. I definitely should have equipped the wide lens on my Blaziken though. Oh, unlucky damage roll. Save stance, I guess. Oh, alright. So with that, they all run away, and here we can pick up just an Ultra Ball. We can also pick up a Max Repel and the Aggronite. So, oh, one thing I want to note is that now there are counters down here, but it's nothing new in this area. Really? Of course you can catch Aggron and the like over here. So, with that, we're actually pretty much done now, so what we're going to do now is just fly back on over to the Grand Hall. And if we talk to the guy who gave us this quest in the first place, we get the Firium-Z. This is an excellent Z crystal to get. Fire type moves are really strong, so getting the Firium-Z is really great for us. So let's see now. So next episode, we're just gonna actually head straight over to the next gym, actually, which is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. So yeah, I want to say thank you for watching this episode. I think this episode will probably be close-ish to an hour, but just a little bit under with all the cutting I need to do. So that's fun. The video segment regarding the battle might be a little bit awkward, but I'll see what type of editing I can pull off. Well, you see it in the end result. I'm still recording after all. So anyway, without further ado, let me just say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.